You don't always lose an account because someone guessed your password. Sometimes the dangerous step looks completely ordinary. Entering a code on a real website, scanning a QR code, installing a free app, or trusting a message that already knows your name. In 2026 public service announcements, the FBI's Internet Crime Complaint Center describes how those small actions can create access for someone else. These are 5 different warnings, affecting different systems and people. Yet each turns trust into a doorway. The attacker supplies a path. The target completes a step. Then a device, account, home connection, app, or personal record becomes useful to someone else. First, a Microsoft sign-in that looks legitimate, because part of it is. In May 2026, FBI Internet Crime Complaint Center warned about Kali 365, a phishing-as-a-service platform first seen that April. Put simply, it gives attackers ready-made phishing tools. The lure can arrive as an email impersonating a trusted cloud productivity or document-sharing service. It includes a device code and tells the target to visit a Microsoft verification page. That page is real. The instruction is the trap. In the flow described by the FBI Internet Crime Complaint Center PSA, the device code belongs to the attacker's device. When the target pastes it into Microsoft's legitimate page, the target is not checking an alert. They are authorizing that other device. Kali 365 can capture OAuth access and refresh tokens. In plain English, those tokens act like digital passes that keep a signed-in session working. The Internet Crime Complaint Center PSA says those tokens can reach Microsoft 365 services, including Outlook, Teams, and OneDrive, without another password or MFA challenge, exposing email and cloud files. So, never enter a device code for an action you did not start. Organizations can restrict device code flow through conditional access policies. If affected, preserve the phishing email and suspicious login details, then report to Internet Crime Complaint Center. The second warning has an important boundary. In March 2026, FBI and CISA issued a joint public service announcement about actors associated with Russian intelligence targeting commercial messaging apps. The campaign focused on current and former U.S. officials, military personnel, political figures, journalists, and other people of high intelligence value. The PSA says thousands of individual accounts were accessed. It does not say the app's encryption was broken. One path abuses a link device feature. An actor impersonates support or trusted contact, then sends a malicious link or QR code. If the target follows the instructions, the actor's device can become linked to the account. The victim may still have access, so the compromise can be easy to miss. The attacker can then see messages and contacts and send messages from the account. The other path is full account takeover. Fake support messages ask for a PIN or a two-factor verification code. Handing over those values can put the actor in control and lock the real user out. After that, messages sent from the account carry borrowed trust. Friends or colleagues may believe a request because it comes from someone they know, even when the person behind it has changed. The PSA's advice is direct. Never share a PIN or two-factor code for an action you did not initiate. Treat unexpected links, QR codes, and unusual requests with suspicion. Verify the sender through another communication method. Go to the app or official website yourself. Legitimate support does not ask for verification codes in a direct message. Block and report suspicious accounts, and notify your organization's security team when applicable. The third trap may not steal your account first. It can borrow your internet connection. In a March 2026 public service announcement, FBI Internet Crime Complaint Center explained residential proxy networks. In plain English, someone else's traffic is routed through a home or small business connection to a website. That traffic can appear to come from the consumer's device and location instead of the person actually controlling it. The PSA describes several ways a device can enter that network. An app may include a paid proxy software kit. A free VPN may hide enrollment in difficult terms. A connected device may arrive compromised or download a backdoor. Pirated software, free games, movies, sports streams, or other supposedly free content may carry malware. Some passive income apps even offer money for bandwidth without making the criminal use clear. Criminal actors can use residential addresses to disguise phishing, fake accounts, stolen account logins, illegal purchases, and other activity. The consumer may not notice because the traffic runs in the background. The FBI recommends avoiding suspicious free streaming devices and pirated software, using official app stores, keeping devices and firmware updated, and monitoring what is connected to the home network. If you suspect compromise, contact account providers, change passwords, place alerts, and report to Internet Crime Complaint Center. The fourth warning is about data, permissions, and where an app comes from. In a March 2026 public service announcement, FBI Internet Crime Complaint Center highlighted risks associated with foreign developed mobile apps used in the United States, particularly apps that maintain infrastructure in China. The PSA also makes an important point. These security habits are not limited to foreign developed apps. Good cyber hygiene applies to every app. When a user grants access, the PSA says an app can persistently collect private information across the device, not only while the app is open. Contact permission may expose names, email addresses, user ID, physical addresses, and phone numbers belonging to users and non-users. The reporting guidance also names location, messages, and photos as examples of potentially compromised data. The PSA does not provide the longer permission list often repeated online, so neither will we. The PSA says, unfamiliar websites and third-party stores carry higher malware risk. Official stores scan for malicious content, lowering, not eliminating, that risk. FBI Internet Crime Complaint Center recommends disabling unnecessary data sharing, using verified apps from official stores, reading terms before downloading, updating software, and changing passwords regularly. If something looks wrong, preserve the app name, developer, source, permissions, and suspicious activity for an Internet Crime Complaint Center report. The fifth warning begins with a confirmed disruption and a claimed attacker. In May 2026, FBI Internet Crime Complaint Center said a cyberattack affected an online learning management system and interrupted service to schools and students across the country. The platform was fully operational when the PSA was published. A group known as Shiny Hunters claimed the attack. That claim should be attributed, not treated as proof of every detail. The PSA focuses on what could happen next. Exposed education data could help criminals build convincing spearphishing, personalized fraudulent messages that use real-world context. The data could be sold or reused to impersonate faculty, IT support, financial aid offices, or others. A message may know the school, program, or contact detail. That makes it more believable. It still does not prove the sender is legitimate. The PSA also describes extortion pressure, real or exaggerated claims of stolen data, threatening calls or texts, and demands for payment. Its guidance is to wait for formal information from the educational institution, verify unusual requests through known channels, avoid unexpected links and attachments, and do not send payment in response to demands. Preserve evidence and report suspected activity to Internet Crime Complaint Center or an FBI field office. Across all 5 warnings, the technology changes, but the pressure points repeat: trust, urgency, authority, codes, QR pads, fake support, data, permissions. Threat actors do not always break in. Sometimes the target completes the access step. One rule: when someone supplies the verification path, stop. Leave it. Verify independently. Awareness is your strongest protection. Subscribe to Before You Pay.